So welcome guys to my channel, and today we will be reviewing the 6700 XT with the game Saints Row. This game has just recently come out. In fact, I have got this game free through AMD because I purchased the exact same graphic card, which is 6700 XT. I've paired this up with my Ryzen 5 5600X, and you know what, let's go ahead and see the various FPS with the various settings. So right off the bat, let us go ahead and keep the lowest setting, graphics setting to the lowest, and ray tracing is off. Let's save this and see what FPS we get. So we are getting close to 140 plus. Okay, this part of the screen right here, which has got all of this smoke, your lights, etc., is giving me the lowest FPS. If I look anywhere else, the FPS is going to go higher. So it's 180 plus here. It's close to 190 here. So for the reference, I don't think that any other part of the game can give me lower FPS than this. So we will be keeping this point as a reference for all of our settings. So again, with your graphics settings kept at the lowest and your ray tracing turned off, you're getting 140 FPS right here. Let us go ahead and see what we get when things are made completely opposite. So what we'll do here is go ahead and keep your graphic preset to ultra and ray tracing as ultra. Let us save this. Okay, so now the FPS has changed all the way from close to 170s, 180s. It has gone down all the way to 75. Still, I feel that the 6700 is doing a pretty good job because the FPS is still maintained above 60 FPS, and we are keeping the ray tracing at the max. Let us see what happens to the FPS as we keep changing our graphics settings. So let's go to options, display. Let us first change the ray trace settings. So from ultra, let us go to high. In fact, as I look in the screen, I do not see much changes from high to ultra. So ultra was giving us something like around 75 FPS. Let us see what we get with high. With high, we are getting close to 78 FPS. That's 3 FPS more. Let us now change that from high to medium. Medium will give us from another 4 FPS, 3-4 FPS more, so it's right now at 81. Let us change and go below to low, ray trace as low. And you know what? I don't think that it is making much difference anyways. So ray trace, low, medium, high is giving you a differences of around 2 or 3 FPS between each levels. So what I mean is this is low, right? It's 85 right now on screen. If I go to medium, well, I'm getting 1 FPS low, that's 84. If I make it high, that's 2 FPS low, that's 81. And with ultra, I'm getting around 4 to 5 FPS low, that's 77. I think the sweet spot over here would be to keep at medium, because anything above medium, you would not be able to see much on the screen. There is no much in ray tracing anyways. According to me, if the developers have done a good job in lighting, you do not need much of ray tracing anyways. So if you do plan to use ray tracing, go with medium, guys. It's okay. Now, keeping the ray tracing at medium, let us go and change the graphics setting from ultra. So let us see what is FPS right now. The FPS is at 80s. Now let us go back to display and change the settings from ultra to high. From 80 it has gone up to 87, 88. So that's 8 FPS move from ultra to high. Let us now change it to medium. Oh, that's a very big jump. from high to medium, you have gone from 80, 88 to something like around 106. That's close to 25 FPS jump. A big jump there. I don't think it's any use to go lower than this. I think the best setting that you can go ahead and play on this game would be to keep the graphic preset as high, because I mean, from what I can see on the screen, it makes a big difference from medium to high. High to ultra, not much. The shadows are a bit more sharper, the textures are a bit more sharper. So I would say keep the graphic preset to high, keep the ray tracing on medium, and you're going to get close to 90 FPS. I mean, if you have a monitor with a 90 FPS refresh rate, this would be the best setting to go. The other thing which you can do is just go ahead and see display, advanced setting. Is there any texture? Is there any texture quality here which is set to low? I don't think. Anyways, I think that is a setting that most of us should go for. You know, don't stress your GPU for no reason. Keep it working at its most optimum setting, because anything more than this, you're not going to get much out of it. You are just going to make your life of your GPU lower and lower.
Hey, you! We gotta find... Fuck!
This game looks great.
Better hustle, newbie.
I'm going to go ahead and
Bravo
record the
team is
entire
ready
game.
to move in.
Also,
Not
if you
exactly
need
taking a
anything
coffee
else,
break here.
go ahead and just give me comments below. I'll just go ahead and record that for you as well. Thank you. Keep watching.